We are about to embark upon a series of strange and exciting, dangerous adventures. Adventures that will lead us to all parts of the world.
Hello and welcome to another Bad Comic Review. This time we are looking at Transformers Issue 1. This is the 2023 series from Image Comics. This issue was written and drawn by Daniel Warren Johnson, colors by Mike Spicer, letters by Rus Wooton, ed by Sean Makowitz. I like the cover, but it doesn't really tell you anything about the book and it's kind of boring. It's just Optimus Prime standing up, maybe? So we get a little flashback that something happened to Sparky, but we don't really learn what it is. It's sort of implied that one of his sons died, but it's never directly stated what exactly happened. He's just sort of a loser alcoholic. Then we got Spike, who's hanging out with some girl with a really cool van. And while Spike and Carly are going to observe the stars, there's an earthquake and they end up falling into the ark where all the Transformers appear to be laying dead. Now Jetfire shows up right as the kids find the robots and begins reactivating them one by one. Unfortunately, Teletran 1 is just randomly assembling them, and Starscream is the first, and he starts shooting at various downed Autobots before, of course, turning on one of his own. Thankfully, Prime is awoken before much more damage can be done, and that's about the time we figure out that the two factions of Decepticons and Autobots don't like each other. They end up in a pretty nasty little fight. Unfortunately, the Autobots end up having to retreat, and the Decepticons are running out of energon, so they're all pretty tired after giving chase to Optimus and his friends. The humans do help out a little bit, but the bad guys need energon to resurrect their friends and keep themselves going. This is a really good starting point for the series because it actually looks like a starting point. We're actually introduced to the Autobots and Decepticons through the dialogue that comes along with the combat. Jetfire's been gone for a really long time and doesn't realize that there was the internal civil war, and he is severely injured. It really is a very brutal book. There's people getting shot in the face. Overall, I thought the story was pretty solid. I'm not a fan of this art style for the Transformers. I don't think it works very well. The humans look very weird at times, and most of the time the Transformers look okay, but their proportions are often screwed up during fight scenes, so they look like they have really weird limbs. I think the colorists did a really good job, but I don't think the art style really works out for this type of comic. But I did enjoy the story enough that I will pick up issue 2. I just don't think the art style is really lending itself to the Transformers in the best way possible. I think a different style would work better. And why is Optimus Prime's knees together when he fires his gun? That's just odd to me. But overall, I thought it was pretty interesting. The artist has really good grasp on perspective shots and angles, so that's not the issue. I just find the proportions to be kind of weird at times, and I think it's the wrong art style for what they're trying to do here. And I was a little disappointed that Sparky's a drunken loser, but overall, it was a good sort of reboot of the cartoon series from the 80s. I'm pretty impressed. I thought it'd be a lot worse, but I will recommend it even though I'm not a fan of this art style. I think it's very maturely handled and it's definitely one of the better takes on the Transformers in recent years. So hopefully they can keep that up, but we will find out in future issues. For now though, this is a solid recommendation. That's going to do it for this one. Thank you so much for listening and supporting the channel. If you enjoyed the video, please hit the like button and don't forget to subscribe so you don't miss future reviews. If you'd like to help the channel out in other ways, links are in the description to various support methods. And as always, we hope to see you on the next one.